Hi bodies, today I'm going to be telling you how to get over your ex psychologically. Okay, I had a lot of comments saying, Trinity, can you please tell me how to get over my ex or how to not be sad after a breakup? And I am going to tell you, but we just have to be open-minded about this. And when you're in this state after a breakup, when you're thinking like nothing's going to work and everything's a lost cause and you're going to be sad forever, this might not hit because you have a blockage. So I need you to remove that block and be open-minded about this, okay? I'm going to do this in the analogy of a book because that is how I best think this will come across and the best way I think it will be received. So when you break up with someone, it feels like your book has just closed and you're sad because you really loved that story that you were reading. But when the book closes, the book closed because you were done reading it and there's nothing left to write. When you finish a book, you can't reread it and expect the chapters to change. You've read every chapter, you know it, and there's nothing left to discover in that book being your relationship with that person. And that's what a breakup really is. It's not a failure, it's just a completed chapter. Everything that relationship was meant to teach you, it already taught you. If it was supposed to teach you more, the book wouldn't have closed. And I want you to think about it like this. If you were supposed to be with this person for longer, your book would not have closed. Sometimes the universe has bigger plans for you and that person cannot come with you, so it has to close the book because you cannot see it. And it sucks. And you're sitting there and you're like, wait, what? Like, why? Like, why can't he come with me? Like, I want him to come with me. Well, guess what? You have bigger things in store and that person is not written into your story anymore. When your ex moves on, this is also a really hard part of a breakup. The first thing that our brains do is personalize the entire thing. When we see our ex with the new girl, we start thinking, why is he like her and not me? Are her boobs bigger than mine? Is she funnier? Is she smarter? Is she sexier? All these thoughts rush through our heads. You have to understand, it has nothing to do with you. Actually nothing to do with you. Just like how you and him have nothing to do with him and her. That has nothing to do with you. He is not liking her because you lacked something. He is liking her because that's probably something he lacks. It has nothing to do with you, bottom line. And guess what? That's a different book. You already have your book. It's over. They're writing a book. You don't have to read it if you don't want. If you feel like you want to go back to your ex because you feel stuck, every time you go back, you're really just rereading the book. And the pages, they won't change. They never will change. You don't miss him. You miss the familiar chapters. You miss knowing what page is coming next. You miss reading that story. You don't miss him. Your brain craves what it knows, even when it's over. So instead of being sad that the book is over, be thankful you got to read it at all. Think about everything that book taught you. You can go take tests and ace them. That book was a learning lesson. That book was something to study. And some books aren't meant to be your entire library. Think of all the other books you have to write in your lifetime. You gotta fill up your library. They're meant to just prepare you for the next book you have to write. So you're not losing anything. That book will still exist, but you're just turning the page. And the next book is bigger and better and more awesome. Sorry that person in your last book can't come with it, but it gets boring reading the same characters over and over again. The whole point of this is that you have to understand that everything happens for a reason, and that everything will happen exactly how it's supposed to happen, and that just comes with acceptance, and it's the hardest thing in the world. It might be a super hard concept to understand right now, but I hope that one day you can look back at this video and be like, no, this makes sense. This actually makes sense. I love you guys so much. I know this is hard, and I'm here for you, and you got this. I love you, divas. I'll see you later.